Hello everyone, welcome back. Now we are going to learn about how to send email by using NodeMailer. Okay, there are some playlists you can find if you want to learn more about Node.js and PHP. This is my channel and you can find some videos about front-end development and back-end development in here. Just click on playlist, you can find lots of video about web development. This is the package we are going to use to send email, and we are going to use Gmail client, Google Gmail. In terms of operating system, you can use any operating system, for example Mac, Windows or Linux. In this video I am going to use Linux. Don't be panic, you can do everything same on Windows or Mac OS. Okay, this is the Visual Studio Code I am going to use throughout this course. If you are using Ubuntu or Debian based distribution of Linux, just click on download.deb and install it. Actually this video gonna be two part. At first part we are going to make our API by using NodeJS, and this is the backend we are going to make for client request. That time we are going to use postman to make client request with our API, and later on we are going to use React.js in our second part, and in that part we are going to add frontend. By combining frontend React.js and backend Node.js, we are going to make a full application. This is full stack web application. Okay, enough talking. On your desktop, create a new folder. I am going to create with name of mail send. Okay, now open Visual Studio Code. Okay, once you have opened Visual Studio Code, just click on file, add folder to workspace, click on desktop where we made our project folder earlier. Here it is. This is the folder we made earlier. Okay, here inside mail send, create new folder with name of server. This is for our backend. Open terminal, just click on terminal, new terminal, and click on mail send. CD for changing directory to server. Before doing anything, make sure you have installed Node.js on your system, on your Windows or Mac, whatever operating system you are using. Just install Node.js. Once you have installed Node.js, then you can use this command npm node package manager. I am going to use npm to initialize our node project. Okay, here they made a package.json file for us. This is the main file, index.js. In the place of name server, I am going to name it mail send. That was the name of our root folder, and I am going to install few packages of node. Npm install nodemon, then express body parser for retrieving JSON data from frontend, and nodemon is for running continuously our application. Express is our Node.js framework, and course is for handling our front-end errors. Okay, now inside package.json you can see this. Inside dependency we have installed few packages. We need to install few more packages. Just click on npm install. Packages will be node mailer. This is our main package for sending email to our clients. Okay, next package we are going to install is npm install .env. This is for setting our environment variable. Main file is index.js, so let's create it. Index.js, Inside index.js we are going to create a simple server by using NodeJS and express const. Remember we have installed express, so we can use it. At first we need to include, or we need to require or import, whatever you say. Const app is equal express. I think you know the basics of Node.js. app.lesson. Here we are going to write a port. The port will be const port is equal process dot env dot. If you don't understand what it is, don't worry, I will explain. 4000. Actually it is saying it will look for environment from our hosting, but since we haven't deploy our application, so it will run on port number 4000. Let's write the port number here, port, and there will be a callback function. Server is running on port 4000. Let me concatenate it. Now inside your terminal, inbuilt terminal, just run the command node index is saying server is running on port number 4000, but whenever we change inside our index.js it will not refresh, so we need to use nodemon. Okay, inside script we are going to write one more script. Start, it will be node index.js. whenever we use this command of start, it will start with node index. This command will run actually. Next we are going to make dev nodemon index.js. Let me show you how does it work. Ctrl C for getting out of this. Now just run the command npm start. You can see now server is still running, and behind this it is running the command node index.js. Let me cut it, Ctrl C. This time just run npm run deep. This is the command we have used in here, and whenever we enter the command it will run the command of nodemon index.js. Press enter. You see server is running on port number 4000, but this time it using nodemon, so whenever we change inside our project it will automatically change in our environment. Okay, one more thing, I have made a repository on GitHub. If you want my code, this is free to download. Just click on code and download zip. Let's go further. Here we are going to make a route app dot. This will be a post route. We are going to send some data to our server, so let's do it. At first here will be a path. You can see the suggestion path. The path will be / mail and comma. Next will be the handler. This is a callback function. Request, it will take 3 parameter. Response, next is optional, you can use it, or if you don't want to use it, don't use it. Okay, now inside post we are going to, at first we are going to include our node mailer. Node mailer is equal require node mailer. Remember we have installed previously this node mailer. Okay, go to Google, search for node mailer and nodemailer.com. this is the official website for node mailer. At the very bottom this is the example, you can use the same thing. Okay, let me copy all of them. Actually I don't want to copy all of them, I just need to copy from here. Okay, that's all I need to copy. Let's paste it here. It's saying something went wrong with await. Actually this would be our async function, and we are going to use this await. Let me replace this host with service. Our service will be Gmail. This user and password, this is the Gmail from where you are going to send the email. Actually let me write a comment. Let me make a .env file, .env. Here inside .env file we are going to write some very secret key or very secret environment variable. Let's make it email is equal your email. Actually I don't want to show you my email address, so I'm just writing your email address. Here you just replace it with your email address and password. Replace password of your email address. Okay, once you have set environment variable, here at the very top you just need to set your environment variable. Require, you just need to load your .env file, .env.config. okay, now it will load all of our environment variable inside this index.js. okay, in the place of user write your email or Gmail, just write process.env. make sure this variable name is same as this one here. okay, we set inside environment variable and the password will be process.env.password, and this would be message. This is the same Gmail address, this is the Gmail address of our sender, and this is the Gmail address of receiver. okay, we can make a list. You can see this is a comma separated list. okay, let's remove it. Actually we are going to get this data by using body parser. Let me set up body parser. Actually this receiver email address we are going to get from our client, that is front end. okay, let's do it. Body parser is equal require body parser. From npm.js search for body parser. here it is. There you can find all about body parser, how to install body parser, how to how to use API of body parser. Let's go at the very bottom. This is the example. We are going to use this 2 line of body parser. Copy this and paste it at the below here. Okay, now here we are going to use that body parser inside our post method. Const email is equal request dot body dot email. Copy this and paste it below. This is for subject. Control D for multiple selection, and this is for text. Control D for multiple selection, text. Okay, let me print out our result. Console.log. At first, let me see what we are going to get from our user. Email, comma, subject, comma, text. Let's comment out this line. Now we are going to use Postman. If you haven't used Postman before, don't worry, you just need to install Postman and you are ready to go. By using Postman, we are going to send request to our server. This is our client for now because we haven't any front end. For that, we are going to use Postman to sending request. Wherever you can see this create a request or click on this plus button, you can get into here. Here we are going to paste our URL of our application, that was localhost, and our server is running on, actually let me write HTTP, this HTTP protocol 4000/mail, and remember this is a post request, and this is a port of 4000, so let me write 4000, and the endpoint of our request is /mail, and request type will be post, and click on body, row, and text. This is a JSON type because we are sending data as JSON format. Here we need to write some variable. What was the name of our variable? It was request body email. It will look for email variable. Okay, let's make it email. Value of this variable will be example @gmail.com, comma, subject will be this is subject, and next text, this is our last variable, this is text. Okay, let's send the request. Send, and open your terminal of NodeJS. You can see something went wrong here. Just forget about this. We are going to see this is this example @gmail.com. This is subject and this is text. That means we are getting all the data from our clients. Now we don't need to console this out. Let's make it short. Const destructure our variable email, comma, subject, comma, text, and actually doing the same thing we don't need to write this in 3 lines, we can write it only 1 line. We are going to change our subject to subject, and this receiver would be email. This email is the variable we are getting from client. Next, in the place of text, we can write text. Inside HTML, let me write text. Double plus sign text. Okay, below this message, let's make a try catch block. Catch error. If there is any error, it will log out. Whenever you deploy the application, you don't need to console log those error. Okay, here inside try catch, we are going to make our promise. Const info is equal await transporter dot send mail message. This will be our option. All of the option will be inside this message. Now we are going to respond from here. Res dot status, this would be 200 status code JSON. It will show us as JSON format to write message. Fail to try this out, it will also respond from here. Response.send, it will send some data. It will send us the error data. Let me write error here. Error. Now go to Google and make sure you are logged in with your sender Gmail address and search for less secure app access Gmail. Search by using this keyword and you will get a link from myaccount.google.com. okay, this is the link. Okay, don't worry, I will include this link inside our video description, and from here you just need to allow the secure app, make sure it is on. Okay, allow less secure app, make sure it is on. And one more thing, you need to make sure that you don't have two-step verification of your Gmail. If you have, then use another Gmail address or temporarily turn it off for experiment of this project. Okay, just remove this two-factor, otherwise it will not work. Okay, now open your Postman. In here, in the place of email, just write a valid email address, Gmail address, that would be 0@gmail.com, and this is the subject and text, and click on send. Open your text editor. It's saying unhandled promise rejection. That means I made a mistake here. This should not be a promise. This is just a JavaScript object. There will be no promise and no send mail. This is the send mail function we are going to use here, so we don't need it in our message. Okay, next thing, I have made a mistake in here. Always after sending mail, we need to close our SMTP transporter. So let's close it. Transporter dot close. Server folder, we don't have this .env file, we need to take it inside this server folder, otherwise our node.js server will not work, or those variable we are getting from .env file, this will not work. Okay, now once again just close it, Ctrl C, and run the command npm run dev, and it's saying server is running on port number 4000. Go to postman. In here let's make the subject with a new word, adding it, new text email, send it. Let's see, it's saying message, it's showing the message, that means it is working perfectly. Let me check. Accepted, this email is accepted to send email, there is no rejection. This is evolve time and message time and many more things. Now one more time, open your postman. In here this email address, I made it wrong, make sure write a valid email address, otherwise it will not go to anywhere. New, let's add a new keyword, new text. Okay, send the email, and let's see what it is saying. Message has been sent. Let me check it out on our console. It's saying accepted. This is our email address. Let's go to this Gmail address and check it out, Gmail is sent or not. Okay, you can see this is the mail we got. It's saying new, this is text new. Okay, and the subject was new, this is subject. Now we can successfully send our email to anyone. Now if you want to leave from here, you can leave. By moving forward, we are going to learn how to add front-end of this Node.js website. By using React.js and Node.js, we are going to make a full stack application. This is not a min stack, because in min stack there is MongoDB. Since we are not using any database in this project, we are just using server side and client side. Okay, all in one language, that is JavaScript.